morning, lads. Flemmy. How we doing? Happy Monday. Gosh, doesn't feel like a Monday, does it? Goodness me, where am I? Hi! Good morning! You homesick from work? Oh, Bass. I hope it's not anything serious. I hope it's nice and, yeah, I hope you get better soon. I hope it's a nice, relaxing kind of sick day from work rather than a, like a shitty sick day. I said cold, that sucks. That's not too bad, though. Hopefully it'll pass by. It'll pass. Blood, good morning. Thank you. Oh, does it? Stars Voyager's Tom Paris? I haven't seen anything else with him in, actually.
Returning after a week in hell.
Hi,
I had my phone with me and I did peek in occasionally. Don't remember if I even said hey when I did. Gorga 300.
You were peeping. You were peeping. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And welcome back. I hope you're feeling nice and relaxed today. I hope this week is less of a hellish week and more of a nice heavenly week. Heavenly week. I know Tom Paris is actor. I couldn't remember the word for actor. Does a podcast now, I think, right? But otherwise, I don't know if he's been in anything else. Oh, Lower Decks. Stars. 45.
Not much better, but 45. At least I'm home again.
Stars.
Back to work tomorrow.
Very much. Thank you for 45. Thank you so much for tier 3. Thank you. Back to work tomorrow. At least you got today off. Nice relaxing day. Did you just get home? How long have you been home for? I'm McFluffy, good morning. Oh yeah. Wish it's all a rotten week. I will get shitter. You guys have a shit week. Oh, apparently Tom Paris did the voice for himself in the Star Trek Online video game from 2010. Was that like Star Trek's take on World of Warcraft? Kind of look. Is it an MMO? If it's online, it must be an MMO. Choose your path as captain of the Federation, the Romulan Empire, or the Klingon Empire. Choose and fight for victory of your race as many other threats arise. Any Star Trek game, I'm like instantly a little bit interested in. Yeah, and a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Oh, is it the game that is still going? Is it the game that do sponsorships on Twitch? I started watching Lower Decks. It's the best Star Trek show since Voyager. So I don't know when to watch Lower Decks. We do want to. I don't know whether do you think I should watch it straight after Enterprise, or do you think I should do Discovery, Picard, then Lower Decks? Because I've been kind of trying to do them in order. Hey T-Can, good morning. 4 a.m. Have you slept off? Oh. Curry sausage at 2:30. It was actually good. I mean, I think that like food in the middle of the night always tastes better as well, doesn't it? It's because I don't know, it just scratches an itch. Just start watching it. No, I gotta watch Enterprise, or else we won't finish Enterprise. Enterprise is like our, I don't know if it's even our white whale. It's like, just gotta watch it, because otherwise I think we'd find something better to do. We are on season 3, episode. So we just had the episode where Archer and T'Pol go back in time, to 2004. 2004. No spoilers for the VOD on Friday. I don't even remember what I did on Friday. How am I saying? You're safe. You're safe. Yeah. Lower Decks isn't the one for kids. The one for kids is but there is one for children, but it's not Lower Decks. It's the other one. Yeah. Since I didn't like Discovery, I found that Lower Decks pretends to never happen. I would like to watch Discovery. I'd like to. Discovery is the one with the guy with the hair that is possibly also called Chris, right? Or is it not? It's not the one with Chris. Are you sure it's not the one with Chris? I thought it did have Chris in it. That's Strange New World. Okay, that's the one with the hair and the Chris. Okay. Ooh. Appreciated how much, praise it frequented upon the player. It made me feel really good about myself. It's nice when games make you feel accomplished. Is Prodigy the one for kids? I think it might be. Chris Pine! His mother was in it? Did she play his mother? Oh, cute blood. Outside the city, the village where my mama sometimes lived. That's cute. Did you enjoy yourself? Good. Did you get any good food? Yeah, I think Prodigy's the one for kids with Captain Janeway, which is a bit of a shame because I would like Captain Janeway to be in the adult one because I like. Yeah, there's a lot of Star Trek to watch, but at the moment I'm halfway through Enterprise's 3rd season, I think. I can actually find the episode a bit. I think T'Pol's my favorite character in Enterprise. Any scene she's in is just better. Oh, can I see like the critic score for this? Oh yeah, I can see the viewers. That's fun. So the viewers seem to really drop. This is just US viewers. But it wasn't all that bad. People, it seems like, didn't enjoy the final season. Alright, I'm on... You know what, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, it doesn't matter what episode I'm on. I'm like halfway through. I don't mind some of Enterprise, but some of it is just silly. And like the episode we just watched, the one with T'Pol and Archer going back in time, there was just so many times that it was just silly, and it didn't. And then the writing, like it started off really well. That it was, you know, it was a bit more serious, and it started off really, really well, and then it just seemed to take a kind of a steep nosedive where the dialogue seemed really like kind of stunted, and there was a lot of plot holes that didn't quite make sense. But I did like that they were back in 2004. That was kind of fun. Me and Greg were having a debate. Because we didn't know what time period they'd gone back to. Usually they go back to the time when the thing is actually being filmed. But Greg thought it was the 70s. And I was like, no, Greg, they've got cordless phones. It's like either the late 90s. Got cordless phones. I still remember when my family got cordless phones for the first time. That was like, whoa. You can walk around the house while you're on the phone? Yeah. That was pretty exciting, because we had corded phones for ages. We had like a big white corded phone. We also had you guys are going to think I'm Victorian. We had a rotary phone. for quite a while as well. I remember typing in my friends' phone numbers on a rotary phone. Yeah. Cordless phone was invented in 1956. This is an exciting time for me and my family. Oh, celebrated my dad's last birthday there. We had fun and ate well. Oh, that's a perfect weekend, isn't it? Having fun and eating good food. And Herbal, good morning. Harmer, good morning too. Morning. Oh wow, the sudden spike in phone calls because my sister took the phone into her room. Oh, do you know what I used to do? I suppose you could do this with corded phones as well. Is that when my mum was on the phone, I used to pick up the... Oh, hi, love. I used to pick up the other phone in the other room and listen to whatever conversation she was having. Or if my sister was on the phone. Really, do you want a bit of... I'm not opening the salmon one. Yeah, I used to snoop on them. Yeah! Oh, dear. Go and take it. There's a good girl. I gotta pay her to be here. This is a paid this is a paid performance. They couldn't hear you breathing on the line. The thing was to either hold your breath or hold your hand over the speaker. This one's the sweet potato one because it doesn't stink. Oh, SJ. Oh, you take it easy. Take it easy. I hope this week brings new wellness for you. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, take it easy. Can I have it back now? No? Are you done? Mommy would like it back. I'm not done. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Don't bite it. It's a sweet potato paste. Having to pay her for her time. Yeah. Yeah, it does look a lot like shit, doesn't it? Ah. Oh, seems like the whole room was spinning. And then the last thing you want to be doing while you're like feeling like that is looking at a screen, right? Oh, I hope it gets better. Do you want to say get better soon? He's like, no, mummy. No, mummy, I want to say give me more snack. That's what I would like. Yeah. Thank you for your appearance. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you. You can go back to bed now. Susan's not a very good sharer. She's not a very good sharer. So she has like a snack stick and she takes it and she runs off with it. And I came into my office while she was eating it. And there was a bit that she just popped on the floor next to her. And she snatches it up as if to go, no, mummy. No, I don't. It's mine. You can't have it. Like, I wanted to eat your stinky, slobbery chicken stick anyway. Yeah, I don't want your stinky, slobbery chicken stick. Ooh, SJ, you enjoying the cooler weather? Yeah. Oh, such a snacky lady, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, she's gotten a lot better with her, like, she had more food issues when we first got her, but we've worked on it quite a lot. Haven't we? Yeah. Yeah. You still get a bit angry sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, she's been getting better. Hey, Bobba, good morning. Yeah, I prefer autumn and winter. It's just nice, isn't it? But So I always say I like autumn and I quite like spring, but I feel like February is the worst month. It's just miserable. It's grey. It's like there isn't anything to look forward to because Christmas is gone. I feel like at least January, I don't know, you've just had Christmas, you're still riding that high. I feel like February is the Tuesday of the year. Right, let me get this bed we made up. I think I've set it up. October's best month. I kind of agree. Because it's nice. I know the Christmas stuff has already started coming out, but it's kind of, in October it's nice seeing all the Christmas stuff and you're like, oh, it's nearly Christmas, but then the Halloween stuff's out and it's a bit cool, but it's also sunny. You still think Andrew's sussy? We'll have to see. I've got my faith in Andrew. Hopefully. I hope I picked correctly by not picking, what's her name, Beth. Right. What the fuck were we up to? Yeah, so I think, no, this isn't a spooky game. It's a little bit spooky. It's got some spooky elements. So we are a maid for this hotel and we came in to clean this room and we found a dark room set up in their bathroom with loads of pictures of us. So we thought, hey, someone's stalking us. Or, you know, watching us clean the rooms. But as we've unraveled it, we also thought all of this was about us. But as we've unraveled it, I think that this guy here is a private detective. And he's a private detective for trying to uncover an affair between these two ladies who have left their husbands. And this is 1950s, so it's illegal. And it seems like he is taking photos of them to get them sent to prison. Or blackmail them to send them back to their husbands. Their husbands aren't very nice either. So I think that's what's going on. But we haven't been confirmed, so I haven't quite decided if we are going to be throwing any of this away. So we do have the option to like throw away the film rolls and stuff. So far, I've been quite like, we're not going to touch anything until we know what the situation is, because had we thrown away all the pictures of ourselves, we then found out that it wasn't actually us that the guy was watching. You know, it's better to wait until we've got the full picture before we can, you know, before we start throwing stuff away. Yes, actually. Didn't my family get a TV in the 90s? I don't know when we got our first TV. I'll be honest. I'm not sure. We still had the CRT quite late. I think we still had the CRT in the like late 2000s.
And everyone is secretly a communist. Hello, waving hand, smiley communist face.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, we're assuming a lot, and I'm not gonna make a move and assume, because I don't want either, like, I don't want to put anyone in danger. I don't want to put us in danger. We've recruited one of our colleagues to this. I don't want to put them in danger. I don't want to put the people in danger, so I just, yeah. Yeah, we had a CRT that the Wii was plugged into. So this is one of the rooms that has one of the ladies and her son in. I haven't cleaned this room because technically I'm not supposed to be in here, so I've made sure I haven't touched anything. I can't quite remember what we're doing. Actually. Oh, I can get a hint.
Candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
I'm looking for plaster. Okay. Playing Wii on a little CRT TV. It looked good though, didn't it? I remember playing Mario Kart on ours. Oh yeah, to copy the key. I would not even thank you. Yeah. We've got a key. Well, we've got a box that requires 2 keys to open it. So we need to make a copy of the key. I couldn't see well enough from a safe distance away. Why are you sitting a safe distance away? It looks better the closer you are. The flashing means it goes straight into your eyes. Alright, let's try and go downstairs then. 98 inches?
With the renovations, there has to be plaster somewhere on this floor. I should grab some before going down.
Must be some plaster. Maybe it's got to be over there. Oh, for the... Oh, swinging the Wii remote around. Ah, you know. I'm sure your parents would have understood if you'd hit the TV. Collateral damage, right? Plaster. This bag. This one. Oh, yeah.
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
I thought it would be in a can. Oh, Andrew's locker.
Figures that if you were going to break any rules, it'd be the ones about which books you can or cannot read.
List of prohibited books to read. Les Miserables. Miserables. There we go. An essay concerning human understanding. Madame Bovary. Critique of pure reason. Candidate. On Revolutions of the Heavenly Spheres, Copernicus, and the Second Sex by de Beauvoir.
Andrew?
Oh.
Gosh, I hardly recognized you. Guess this is from a different lifetime. What happened to you before you came to Montreal?
Hello, my little
Why
ravioli.
don't you want to go back home?
Cute. How cute, my little ravioli. I hope this letter finds you well. I've been thinking about you a lot, praying for you every Sunday and more. You're always on my mind. I hope you still like Montreal. I heard it's getting real cold up there. Don't go out without a jacket and gloves. I know, you always rolled your eyes at me whenever I said that, but frostbites are no joke. I'm hoping you write back soon. The boys have been asking about you, and even though you think they like to make fun of you, I know they really do miss you. Everyone misses you. Nobody cares about what happened except you, my darling. Just come home whenever you've done what you're doing. I keep telling your father that God has the boldest plans for you, and that it is his problem if he can't see it that way. I've always seen it, my angel. Marcia at the grocery store says, let it go. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. I trust your faith, my son, I really do. Wherever it takes you, so long as you find your way back home. I'll cook you a real osso buco when you do. That's something you can't find in Montreal. God is by your side. I love you, Ma. Yeah. I wonder if Andrew got kicked out of being a... Or he left the priesthood. Oh. What is it?
People don't usually leave these unlocked.
Oh, whose was this? Eugene's. I don't think we need... I think we've already been in Eugene's locker. Yeah. Who's this? Bobby. I've been in Bobby's. Something in the hotel lobby? You guys think we can remember this? Yeah. Okay. Oh, veal shanks. Oh, you can get some bone marrow. I've never had bone marrow before.
It's locked.
I don't know whether I think it sounds good or not. I'm kind of a bit... This was left open. It's fucking spooky, isn't it? Hot coffee.
Where are you going? What do you want? Are you here to apologize? Apologize? I'm not the one who should be apologizing. You're such an idiot. I can't believe that I fell in love with you. Wait. What?
They're breaking up!
There. I don't want it anyway.
Yeah, I think because it deals with some quite difficult topics. And I think it's got an age rating on it. As well. Yeah, it's because of that rumor. It's because of Linda as well. To whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperware back, Susan. It's a shame I can't look and steal her lunch, eh? Oh, special bone marrow as an appetizer. What? Do you spread like on toast? Is it rich? Yeah, softer than fat. Tastes good. Yeah, if you're gonna steal someone's Tupperware, don't take their lunch. You can spread it on toast. Do you think anyone has that for breakfast? Hey, Yak! First Tupperware in 1946. I remember that day well. Everyone kept talking about it. Tupperware this, Tupperware that. Have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602? Yes, I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is. He must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dogs in the hotel. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I've heard there's a scout, but I'm not sure what that means. Maybe he's making a picture on Boy Scouts. Do you think he'll shoot at the hotel? I hope he does. Imagine we could meet famous actors like James Dean. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers because Dean is very much dead. What? James Dean is dead? Andrew's book club? Andrew's book club. It's cute. This is the same paper. Don't see anything else. This guy's still crying in here. She's just gonna say she doesn't want any coffee. Laundry room.
Where do you keep
Still
your
locked.
candles, Reb? I guess I should check the locker room first.
something like that. He's worked with us for years. He's always been loyal. Is there anything we might have said or done to anger him?
What are you saying? That I deserve this?
No, of course not. All I need to say is that maybe, from his perspective...
Yeah, we got that other guy.
Never mind. What are you going to do now?
Fire him. What else? I've already had Andrew type his termination letter. Now I've got to find him a replacement.
Oh, let me help you with that. I read an ad. If it's all clean, I'm pretty sure we can get it in tomorrow's Montreal.
All right. I'll just here for a while until my office locks up.
Oh,
Any more ice for you, Rick?
No, it's fine.
are they having sex again? Yeah, it's like the third time today. Have we read everything on this? If you see the freak from 505 loitering around the hotel, please tell him to stop. Bernard says he's scaring some of our guests, Linda. To all employees, you're probably aware Valentine's Day is upon us, and we're almost completely booked for the weekend. I know this is time for colds, but I will not accept anyone missing a work shift in the next few days. I want the rooms cleaner than ever. I also wish to remind you of a continued partnership with Weston's department store. Take every opportunity you have to suggest the store for our guests' shopping needs. Thanks to this partnership, special prizes from Weston's will once again be awarded to our employee at the end of the month. Thank you, Bernard Leduc.
Mrs. Beaumont seemed perfectly nice to me.
The divorcee from room 204 has moved to 507, and she wants more sheets again. Sophie, please take care of it. I do not want to speak to people like her. Linda. Yeah, Linda's really against divorce.
Candles.
She's the one who
Rebecca
keeps putting
keeps a
those
stash of them, but
those pieces of paper saying say no to divorce. Yeah, she's having an affair with a married man. So Bernard asked me to remind you that we have a very important guest in 602. Please satisfy any of his needs as quickly as possible and without questions, Linda. A message from Bernard. For Valentine's Day, please leave chocolates on the beds of rooms occupied by married couples only. Linda. Yeah, oh, there we go. Say no to divorce.
if there's anyone to be in a book club with, it'd be Andrew. Maybe I should join this.
I think we can. Yeah, at least he's not divorced. Maybe that's why she likes him so much, because he's married. Rebecca, the VIP guest in room 602, is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef myself, Bobby.
So you do have a stash of candles.
Rebecca, the kitchen is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. You didn't start hoarding candles since the last power... Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying that you never wanted to be caught in a dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent. Please, Bobby.
Off limits.
We have looked through quite a few of these.
Haven't gotten any tips so far today.
Oh, this is my locker. Okay.
Open sesame? Nope, it's locked.
It's Nicole's. I think we've already been in Nicole's. we haven't seen this. The hidden enemy. Oh my god. They move unnoticed in society, working in every field. They may even be married, have children. We don't want to throw it away because we don't want them to know that I've been in their... We don't want them to know I've been in their lockers. Who's this? Carol. Welcome to the 50s. Oh. Carol, here's the chambermaid's guide I talked to you about. Come see me if you have any questions concerning the job or the staff. I can tell you who you should hang out with and who you should avoid, Yvette. Okay. Carol, I hope you're having a great first week here. Valentine's Day is always a busy time, but don't worry, it should calm down soon. Yesterday I saw you watch while we were playing cards at lunch. You're welcome to join us today if you wish, Nicole.
It's locked.
Cat pictures. This? Wendy's. I think she had a picture of her boyfriend in there, but now they've broken up. This is Susan's. I think we've already looked at Susan's. Yeah, we have. And then Yvette's. Which is, I think we've already looked at Yvette's. Yeah. She complains about having to provide soap to the guest. Right. If you were some candles, where would you be?
I'm good.
Up top. Some candles. In the candle drawer. Oh, maybe... you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe the candle drawer. Anthony. Not beware Bernard, because he might be having sex with an employee. No, no, no. Oh, it's fine. In the fridge? Would you put candles in a fridge? As long as he's not divorced, okay. I wish I could unplug their fridge. That would be quite funny. That would be quite the prank.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
And Bobby is the chef. So we're gonna want to go upstairs. Or perhaps over here. Maybe to maintenance?
It's locked. If Bobby has some of Rebecca's candles, maybe
Oh.
put them in his locker.
In his locker. Andrew, Eugene, Bobby. Right, Bobby, what do you got? Have any?
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Alright, let's close that. Laundry room.
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Hey, Van Buren, good morning! Good morning. This is the laundry room? No, she said the break room. Yeah. My keys are still in the break room. Where did I leave my keys? Spoon. Keys, 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 keys. Keys, keys, keys. Keys. Aha! Ooh, couple of things.
Don't worry, Gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets.
Gracie Jones' dirty little secrets exposed. The untold story behind Frankie and Ava's divorce. all you need to know about the Presley scandal. And is Liz bankrupting Mike? Dean knew he had a date with death. With this new shade, he'll wish he stayed. He'll never deny you a kiss with lips as red as this. Get ready to pucker up with Raphael's lipstick collection. In vivid hues of scarlet reds and blushing pinks, these magical lipsticks exude an aura of irresistible allure that will leave hearts throbbing. A lipstick that lasts all the way down the red carpet. Worried about a smudge? Fear not. Raphael boasts a kiss-proof formula, ensuring your enchanting allure lasts from dusk till dawn. We ensure your lips will always be camera ready. Snap breathtaking photographs that immortalize your beauty and be just like the glamorous Hollywood starlets. Give your lips the Hollywood treatment. Yeah, JC, have I got you? I've convinced
Hold
you.
on to these tight.
Pick up. And we'll put our other keys back as well.
Syracuse. I guess Andrew went there on holiday or something.
Hanover's bookstore. Agatha
Must be Andrew's
Christie,
current
witness for the
Or one
prosecution.
of them, anyway.
It's a nice addition. Just make sure it's that lipstick. I get commission, you know. Let's put those keys back. Where they come from? Perhaps the laundry room? Break room. Oh, not where I want to be. Sorry. Yeah. We don't need it anymore, so. Hashtag ad. See whether there's anything else we can rummage in first. Ugh. Rebecca, the washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. Only a matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. I've warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts the hotel guests can see. Behind that nice facade, everything is crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's not maintenance we need. It's a freaking miracle. Eugene. I think Eugene's been fired now. It wasn't quite our fault, but I think we could have probably stopped it from happening. We could have taken the note that he sent to Bernard, taken it and not made sure Bernard didn't see it. But then I felt like we were lying. The fact that he clearly wanted Bernard to see it. So, hey, Omerade. Okay, movie script. Loose change, cigarette pack, paper note with numbers, loose change. That's lost and found. Oh, yeah, it is.
Ooh.
Change
this?
title. Not
movie
catchy
script?
enough. Needs more hurdlers. Add killer tornado. Oh, needs more murderers. Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script. February 1958. See James. If James Stewart is available. Okay. Oh, this is everybody's clean clothes. Let's open all of them, see if there's anything we want. Soap? Aurora soap. Yeah, Yvette was particularly unhappy that the hotel was now providing soap to their customers. Which I like some stinky. Well, because I don't want people knowing that I've been here either. I think it's important that nobody knows that I've been snooping. Stop candles.
Stash uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just take one, right? Got a candle. Now, what next?
Melt it, right? More wheels or doors in the world? Wheels.
There you are.
Wheels.
I'm not sure I
Gotta be.
understand what the plan is here.
Well, I remember reading
What do
a
you think of
spy
stuff like
novel.
office
I
chairs?
can't remember the title, it wasn't that good. In which they used wax and plaster to make a key mold. I'm thinking we could do the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Sure? No. In the novel, they used a special kind of wax, not candle wax. But I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this, shall we? First step.
We have so much time at
pour
work.
the wax, I suppose. Careful though, the pot's probably hot.
Oh, Christ. This is quite fun.
That's it. Nicely done. Next step. Better wait a few seconds before removing it. Looks good. Pretty sure you can take it out now.
This is fun. Yeah, like we've spent a lot of time not
think
doing
we're
our
almost done.
job.
All that's left is to pour the plaster from the cup into the mold.
He's just our colleague. He may or may not like us,
Good
but I'm not
job.
sure.
So now we wait until
I
it's
think
dry,
we're just
guess.
I think we're just
How long
buds.
do you think it's gonna take?
A few minutes, probably. We can poke it every now and then to
My
check.
tip jar.
Bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
No. But I like it. I feel like I'm in one of those novels I spend my days reading.
Ever read any banned books? That's such like a creepy thing to ask. Let's just ask a normal
What
question.
have you been reading lately? That's your book there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
let's
a
not.
play by Agatha Christie. Witness for the prosecution.
What's it about?
It's the story of a lawyer who takes on the case of a man accused of murdering an old widow. There's strong
Yeah,
evidence
it's
against him.
creepy.
But the
I've been in
lawyer-
your locker and seen your list of banned
Sounds
books.
Yeah. Actually, there's a film adaptation of it playing at the theater right now.
Ah. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, it rings a bell. Have you seen it?
No, not yet. I always prefer to read the book or the play before seeing the film.
Yeah.
Hey, how about we go see it together?
I think that's a flirt option. Should we go see a movie with Andrew? Why not? Yeah, let's go see a movie with Andrew. Yeah.
I think I'd like that.
Yeah. Andrew likes to read.
Lowe's Theater is not too far from here.
He might be divorced.
Why don't we meet after work one of these evenings?
That sounds great.
Oh, look. I think our
Unless
tea double is
Andrew
dry
gives
and
us the
ready to go.
heebies, because sometimes he
I can't
does.
believe it worked.
Yeah, we were a
I
bit
could
sussy of
not have
Andrew at
done
the
this without
beginning.
you.
Well, I'm glad I was able to be of some help. I should get back upstairs, though. I've been gone far too long
Thank
already.
you, Andrew.
Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and you should probably be careful when you turn it. Otherwise, it could break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Sophie.
Clean up the evidence, lads. Clean up the evidence. Yeah, Yeah, I don't think we've got anything else to do. Right, let's go. Oh, I sometimes see some of the shorts Tikan. Makes me want to learn how to pick locks. Yeah, I like that you can clean everything. I love that you don't leave evidence either. It's just... Yeah, it's good. What was I thinking?
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Just want to make sure that we don't have anything else to do here. Looked at all of these. Let's have a little peep on here.
The way things go missing around here, sometimes it feels like the hotel just gobbles things up.
Lost gold bracelet. Great sentimental value. If found, please return to Yvette. Sandra's book club. Behind it. That's fine. We've read that one already. Do not forget, use the word guest when talking to or about clients. I'm getting tired of repeating this. Bernard. Right? Bernard.
Huh. Carol seems sweet.
Hi,
If
everyone.
I wasn't so bad around new people, maybe we could be friends.
Hi, everyone. My name is Carol, and I've just started as the new maid. This is my first job, and I'm really grateful to be given a chance to work at such a nice hotel. I can't wait to meet all of you. Welcome to the team. I hope you will enjoy it here. Nice to meet you. You have the same name as my aunt. Welcome, Carol. No one cares about your aunt, Rebecca. Yeah, you know, I was wondering if maybe we would see the bracelet in Carol's locker. I'm gonna go check.
Off limits.
I just want to peep to see whether if it's in anybody's locker. How many movies about Southern Bells do I watch? All of them. Anytime one comes out, I'm right there. I don't know.
It's locked. Fine. Keep your secrets, locker.
Andrew's locker. You're rootin' tootin' right, I am. Not the break room. I want the locker room. Locker room? Break room. The room with all the lockers in.
To be tossed aside by your best friend like that? Oh, Wendy, that's a special brand of heartbreak.
Just, we'll look for the bracelet and then we'll go.
It's locked.
Sophie, I don't have it.
Open sesame? Off limits. It's locked.
Carol. Right, Carol. Carol doesn't have anything suspicious as of yet. I'll be keeping my eye on you, Carol.
Off limits.
That's Wendy's. She doesn't have anything either. You saw someone you were working with just brushing their teeth with your toothbrush. Would you say anything, or would you just let them keep going? Hey, Haley. Haley, there's a missing golden bracelet, and I think Carol took it. Yeah, we're still investigating. We're still not sure. We've got our keys back, which is good. We are still... Oh, Andrew asked us out on a date. He's the West. Ooh. very much, Mr. West. Thank you very much for gifting us up to Haley. Haley, welcome back. Welcome back.
Locked.
Oh,
It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
wrong room. Ah, it's this one.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Oh my god, I've got to turn it. Oh, it's a little heart. Because she doesn't want to be discovered.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. And since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combinations. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alternative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2, and from the last one, take the last 2. Okay. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you some hot soup after class.
Huh.
The
Marcella
postman-
invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
The Postman Always Rings Twice was playing at Lowe's Theatre tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you will love it, as seeing new crime stories and murders. Seeing as you like crime stories and murders so much, nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? I was wondering if it said the actor's name. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. Dear Anne, I've just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Count in every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, I felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms, and I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like flowers in our garden that smell like your shampoo. Or when people say the word darling, and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darling. Or darling. Oh, Frank and Badger. I did. And I can smell her right now. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared with all the time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed. Or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of just the two of us, so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, M. Dear Anne, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. It has been 6 months already Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was strange A strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. In these past few months, I have had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think that it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made me everything, but the present disappear. And now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. Can I not put all the letters back? Put them back. Put them back. Do I need them for anything?
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes.
I don't think I do. This riddle. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alternative name will surely take you back. So I don't know what Doris Day's alternative name was. Always close everything.
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. Two heads are better than one, especially when dealing with riddles.
Did Doris Day have a separate name? Like a stage name? Doris Day. Yeah, I am still not destroying the evidence because maybe the evidence, like maybe they're not. So we got a letter that they had broken up. Yeah, we got a letter that they had broken up. So maybe the private detective has seen them just like they haven't been like, you know, romantically involved here. Dory Nye, is that true? Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alternative name will surely take you back. 2 5-letter words. Her real name was Clara? Clara's 5 letters. Kappelhoff. Kappelhoff's too long. Oh, alliterative. Is that what it said? Oh my god, alliterative. How embarrassing. It could just be Doris. Doris is 5 letters. Sorry, I can't read, lads. I don't remember where I found the other key as well, so... Look. So we're looking for... Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Unlike my favorite bar? Oh, did we find the key in the vent? Oh, okay. I don't think we can put that back then. Because it might be her giving the key back as well. Hmm. What room are we in right now? 506. 505, 509. Hmm. Business. Unlike my favorite bar. I've not seen anything about a bar. Like, yeah, I don't know whether a drinking bar or whether it means like a... Like my favorite bar. Cat collar? Greta! Yeah! Greta's 5 letters. Greta. Greta. Greta and Doris. And it must be a black cat. Right. Yeah, Greta and Doris. I can't remember what order they wanted me having. Doris. It's D. Doris? I don't see any D on here.
That riddle's a toughie.
Maybe
I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
I don't need a fresh pair of eyes. But there is a G and an R, which means that Greta is... Right. Heroes of the Storm. From the first one, take the first 2. Greta. From the last one, take the last 2. Yeah. Chris. Oh, there we go. We got it. Yeah, I think it's unnecessary to get Andrew involved in this.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh, she writes the sexy books. Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget, I know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and location, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date in the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer, and had to accept your love for me had never been real. But for many years, I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think that it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy to see you accomplished your dream of becoming a writer. Très sincèrement.
Oh,
Dear
Anne, murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I am happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis were half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael. But there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again. But suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield. And we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you were able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh about the silly things we thought were important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Très sincèrement, A. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help you make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, some place where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. P.S. I know you will say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell? To recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh,
Dear Marcella.
So, you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary. But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
I left the house. I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life? To hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying in the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I didn't know how long it would take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. Yes, I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I've registered under the name Beaumont.
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Dear Marcella, I think these are the other side. Although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric... Wait, is this the guy? This is the guy. Spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books that I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then when I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel, I had never read such a beautiful love story, and it almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from you soon. Why is he then taking pictures of them, though? After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient and resourceful man. I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. Oh no, what if he's being creepy though?
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this.
Dear
Everyone needs
Marcella,
someone to
thank you
talk
for
to.
answering my letter. I realize how unsettling it must have been for you. Forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now, as I could barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamed of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs recently, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn what I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up in the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life. And do not hesitate to write me long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already, Paul.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Yeah, it could be a private investigator. Yeah, like, he could still be... Dear Marcella, I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how I feel. He died 2 years ago, before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I could have known this would end in pain just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much. He could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first, and I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer. But now there's nothing to keep me. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain. But I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my first salary? In spite of everything, I'm excited to know I'll finally meet you.
So this was all a story about star-crossed lovers, with the lovers in question being Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Actually, I think I can help with that.
Really? How?
Kroga 300 on Blue David D. Beda.
This clearly sounds like the song of the so-called bluebird.
Thank you very much, Dar. Thank you. Do I open them mail? Mail theft is. I'm not stealing it. I'm just opening it. I'll close it again. This is Quebec, though. This is Canada. Doomsday. 2 years.
Badger the pro snooper snoops around everyone's room. Snooper.
I'm a snooper trooper. Thank you very much, Doomsday. Thank you for 2 years. Thank you very much for 2 years. Very much. Happy Monday. Monday. Oh, Christ. I don't know what to... I don't know whether I should... What are we making, Haley? I don't know whether to... I feel like... I don't think we should open her mail. Because if we're trying not to be detected. Right? But the whole thing is we don't want people to know we're being snooping. We've been closing stuff. We've been locking stuff. I think looking at their mail would be pretty obvious that we're snooping on them, no? I'm gonna say what was inside.
I wonder what's in it.
Me too.
Should we open it?
Oh,
That's
well.
illegal, isn't it? But sometimes the mail arrives a little damaged, you know?
Super
Oh my God,
snooper
Andrew just
snoops are
opened
gonna
it.
spy me, but I won't feel blue like I always do, cause somewhere in the
Somewhere.
spies there's you.
It's tourism pamphlet for
Thank you very much, Rooks. Thank you.
3 train tickets.
Okay, Evan, I'll have a peep. I'll have a
I'd
peep.
say Anne and Marcella are probably planning to run away from their
What
husbands.
was it?
Those train tickets must be for them and Michael.
So you're on a first-name basis now, huh?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah, like characters in a book.
And Homer!
I'm still a bit confused as to how Paul fits into all
Free
of
laugh.
this.
Thank you very much, Homer. 39. Thank you very much for the cry. The cry. You know, I don't know how Paul fits into this. So my thing is I don't... Is Paul just really creepy? And he got hired by Marcella, and he's been taking pictures of people. Maybe he's just there. But what about the pictures, Haley? I don't know, yeah.
I'm not sure exactly. I'd say Hector hired him to find out about his wife's affair, which would explain why the two of them argued last night, but... Well, I think Marcella's the one who hired him. Plus, it seems he's a fan of her novels, so I'm confused.
Yeah, it is very puzzling. And why did he have those pictures of you?
We'll probably never know. I think the trail ends here.
I guess investigations in real life always have some loose ends. I was kind of hoping we'd have this big third act reveal, to be honest.
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
That's for sure. It helped me understand you better, too.
Oh?
Why you snoop, I mean.
Thanks,
Piecing
Andrew.
together people's stories, learning what makes them tick. It makes you realize we may have more in common than it seems.
Go on, Andrew, you tell me about
Right.
yourself. Come here often.
Which is why the next story I'd like to learn is yours, Andrew.
Oh? Am I gonna find you snooping through my apartment next?
Why did go through your locker?
I would love to share my story with you, Sophie.
Oh.
You're the first person in a long time who's made me feel like I can.
Oh, that's nice.
Would you come and see me when your shift ends? We could leave together, if you'd like.
Sure.
I
If
think
we're
I can tell
able
him that
to.
I looked through his
With all
locker.
that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
Oh, I wouldn't be
Yeah,
sleeping.
my shift has
I've got
been
a ring
90%.
list the size of the Eiffel Tower. This would be the perfect chance to put a dent in it.
That does sound like fun. I
Second
could bring
date.
my magazines.
90% snooping.
Ooh, maybe light some of Rebecca's candles.
1% cleaning.
Do get stuck here.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave. That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
Oh my god, is there going to be a body? Oh, there's blood! Guys, there's blood!
Mr. Cruz? Mr. Cruz.
The husband.
Oh God. Oh God. What happened? Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
Marcelo was the beneficiary.
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest.
Oh my god. Twitch, now back at me, now back to chat, now back to me. Sadly, this mayonnaise is expired, but if you watch my ads, I can afford another bottle. Look down, back up. Where are you? You're on YouTube, where you can subscribe to your favorite streamer. What's in your hand? Back at me. It's the anime figure you've always wanted. Look again, the anime figure is now a mouse that you'll use to click follow on twitch.tv/Captain Badgertail. I'm in Switzerland.
Hey, Bunny, good morning. God, but you gave me some time to drink my coffee as well. I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behavior. I am sure you will understand we are very concerned about our guest's privacy, and our staff prides itself on its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Yours sincerely, Bernard. I suppose there's no such thing as contaminating a crime scene in 1958, right? I'm a Swiss. That it was the most appropriate place for me to be. I think that's it. No, lads. Is this gonna turn into a horror game? I'm gonna cry. from in front of me. I'm gonna cry. Where's the phone? Where's the phone? Andrew. Andrew. Andrew!
No answer. Andrew must be busy trying to restore the power in the lobby.
Andrew! I wanna go, lads! I can't. I'm sweating. I know we need to follow the trail. I don't want to, though. I feel a bit sick.
The elevator won't work until I get the power back on.
Okay, I'm not fucking going down there yet, lads. Yeah, I don't know why we can't call the police. I'd be out the fucking window. I would out the window.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier. I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Yeah, there wasn't anything, he didn't have anything inside him.
I guess I'll need something pointier. Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box? Maybe an ice pick could pry open the fuse box. Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box? It's too big. I guess I'll need something
panicking.
pointier.
Thought I had someone. I know what I've got to go get. I've got to go get his gun. No, 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 no weapon on the dead guy. I'm gonna go get his gun. But then will they think it was me if I'm carrying a gun? No, I gotta go get the gun. Go get the gun. Go. They won't let me pick it up. They won't let me pick it up. What about this? This is pointy.
Maybe an ice pick could pry open a fuse box.
see anything that would open the fuse box. No. I think I've got a choice. I think I can choose to try and get this fucking fuse box open. That's what I'm gonna do. No, no freezer.
Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
That yo-yo. I think she's just joking about the ice pick. Let me have this stuff! Oh my god! The knife, the knife, the knife. Why not? Like, oh no, that's the wrong knife. Please go find different knife. Use a different knife. Find a knife that could be used to murder someone. I don't know whether maybe there's another choice. To find something pointy enough. Hey, Loss! I just feel like we should be taking a weapon with us. No? This is creepy. Whose room is this? Oh, this is the room that Linda had sex in. Yeah. Ice pick? To the ice bucket? It was an ice bucket. Was it in this room? Ice is nuts. Oh man, am I actually gonna have to go down there? We'll just do a once over of here. Check there's nothing.
Maybe an ice pick could pry open the fuse box.
Can I save? There is a save button. Don't want you guys seeing me saving. I don't want you guys seeing that I'm saving something to save scum. I don't want to put your judging eyes on my save scumming. Yeah, he doesn't have like a murder weapon in him. Maybe I should show him the say no to divorce thing. Bloody hell. Oh, I hate it, lads. No, I don't know. Lads, I don't know if I can do this. This is like the doll game. It really feels like the doll game. Sharp, something sharp, sharp. Just lipstick. Yeah, it's just jam. It's too early to be feeling fear. Oh, yeah, this is the guy that doesn't have enough money to pay. So I wouldn't steal from them. I've been quite good on not stealing. I've been peeping, but not taking stuff of theirs. So if there ever was anything sharp, I think it would still be here. Not like I've cleaned it away. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. Ah! Yeah, we're alone. It's just us and the killer, you know.
Howdy. Wait, what's that? Crime. Crime. Crime scene. I'm so scared. Hope I don't freeze right up. I'm so scared. Hope I don't freeze up. I'm so scared.
That actually makes me feel a bit less scared. Keep talking to me, Shadow.
Hello? Is anyone in?
I know. Jesus Christ.
Keep talking to me, Shadow. Keep talking. Thank you very much. Okay, good morning.
Hello? I need help. Hello? Is anyone in?
There's something sharp, lads. Right there. You see it.
Think, Sophie, think.
I see it.
What can you use to open the fuse box?
Yeah, it's an ice pick, like not an ice, yeah. Spooktober Badger is stronger than this. Well, Spooktober Badger can't come to the phone at the moment. Okay, how about it, lads? Do we just run for the ice pick and then run out? But how do I know there aren't any dolls? I haven't seen around the corner yet. Yeah, it's only scary till they catch you once. And I can't see any NPCs anywhere. See an awful lot of blood around the ice there. Oh my god. There is someone there. There is. Just gonna close my eyes and walk in. Is there anyone there? Oh, is there someone there? Cigarettes. AB. Oh, you know what I think's happened? I think he got stabbed, put in the ice. I think he got stabbed, put in the ice box, and then that lady ran out earlier. So I actually don't think the killer's here anymore. The newfound confidence, I'm convinced the killer isn't here.
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
Yeah, I think she put him in the ice box. Okay.
Poor Paul.
Montreal's
His
much
death
bigger
really
than I
hit
had
him hard.
expected.
He hasn't been in
Big
the best
cities
headspace.
always made me feel lonely, and that feeling was only exasperated this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought my English to French dictionary at the train station, but I did not think I needed it after all. I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area, thank God. The hotel is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever. Wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past weeks has been a great distraction, but it still hurts every time I think about him. I'd hoped the pain would have gone away by now. I'll need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away.
Today, I wanted to
That's
follow
why he was
Marcella and
observing
Hector
us.
out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. I tried taking a cab. That's when I realized that I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. To fight boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I had found the courage to join their conversation. When you look at the people all day and they never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. I maybe should try talking to her.
Paul was hiding out.
Who is sneaking out of their room every night?
Find the person who was
The question has been driving me crazy at the first night of the hotel, so I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Miltone tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade. I still think it's strange that he took pictures of all of us and then put that red board up to say exactly where Marcella had been. Like, hey, hi all.
9:45.
I awoke around 9:30
So,
a.m.
Anne and
and
Marcella
realized
met
I
here
had
this morning
fallen
while I was
asleep.
busy cleaning room 504.
I realized I'd fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest room from room 507 came to sit in one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 to around 5:45. Apparently, she told Hector she didn't love him anymore and is now convinced she's been cheating on him. And he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just said she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should.
Oh,
So they
so
more
Paul's
considerate.
work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
Dear Paul, I'm sorry to hear that you're in such a dire situation. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills. A lot of useless skills, Paul. Useful skills, and it's a shame employers cannot see past your medical history, but don't despair. I've been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was still able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years. Now, I would like to use that money to hire you. I'm getting tired of romance novels, and I am thinking of branching out into crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town, take notes of my comings and goings. I am aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe that you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would, of course, be the first to read my manuscript once it is finished.
Paul really got
Dear
into
Paul,
his
I hope
role.
spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You've really inspired me so far, and I've already got tons of ideas. The trench coats you've bought were a nice touch, and you look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing it a little too far. You know best, of course, but don't go picking up drinking next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 or 3 weeks. Again, thanks for your help. Paul, why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I'm starting to worry you're taking your role a bit too seriously. You are not a real detective. You have to let go. Now, I just don't know where the fuck Paul is. Like, that's my significant worry right now. Oh, thank God, I thought the body was going to have moved.
It's too big. That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back.
Got you again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh dear. Thank you very much for this. Sorry, lad. Sorry for
How did this end up here?
Oh, look, it's all the safe combinations.
Eugene.
If there's a power
have to have
outage
you with
and
me
I'm
right
busy
now.
preventing another part of this hotel from collapsing,
You
here's
know
what
we'll
to
have to
do.
make do.
Check the fuse box for required amperage of each socket. Remove all blown fuses from sockets. Tip: blown fuses are usually blackened. Screw in new fuses sockets. Make sure amperage is correct. And flick big lever, Eugene.
Yes, this is what I need.
Got these 2 fuse bits. So this needs to be 15 amp. Oh. Type S. So this is a 20. Nope. Oh, there we go. And then we need the same as type A. No, this is a type G. So we need a 30 ampere. Oh. Type A is there. And then paste it. Yeah? Look okay? 15. 15. 30, 30. And then 20, 20. Just gonna use one of the phones. They're not a phone.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back. Power's back.
Oi, bloody hell!
Go to the lobby. Call the police.
Not a horror game. Kurga 200, we added 67 bits and 133 bonus bits to Mrowasnaleverest cheer.
Thank you, Twitch. Thank you. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you very much, Mr. West. Thank you for the thank you for the 666. Oh my god. Very much for the 666. Be very funny if Twitch set off the fucking scare alert, wouldn't it? I don't think there's anything I want from up here. I think I'm fine. Gonna go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, that doesn't seem to be a stairway. No, I suppose I am... Why is no one here?
Andrew? Where is everyone? I can't leave just yet. I need to deal with this.
I wasn't allowed to take the gun with me. If that's gonna be...
Anybody down here? Phone. I need a phone.
There are some stairs just there.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby. But the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you. Now, I just have to wait for the police.
Wait for the police. Yeah, I think his wife killed him. But I also think Paul might be a bit dangerous because Paul won't want the police to know. Oh, Paul could have killed him for attacking his wife or something. I'm not moving. Yeah, the snow's really nice as well, isn't it? I've got my handy dandy ice pick, if it does. Just don't know where everyone else is. Oh, yeah, life's alright. You know, tired and... I'm tired as usual.
It's okay, Sophie. The police will be here soon.
Hurry!
I'll take care of everything.
Made me grip on my pillow. No, I'm not moving. I'm not. I'm staying right here. I'm not moving. Thank you very much. Thank you for 6-6. Thank you. I'm not moving though. I am right here. Yeah, how did the killer escape? I don't know. I don't know. Sip. Oh, delicious. Thank you. Feeling moisturized. Check in, check out. He leaned the body against the drawers they left so it would block the elevator next time someone went up there. Oh, no. That, oh.
Now, I just have to wait for the police.
I'm not actually entirely sure what the game would like me to do. Presumably keep snooping. But that's not very realistic, is it? You just wait. I'm at... Am I supposed to just... We are just supposed to wait here, I think. But we can check out, like, some bits and pieces behind that.
Is this the brochure Andrew was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne?
Yeah. Just sitting too scared to do anything.
So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan? Why does the VIP want to meet with call.
All reception
Maybe he
staff
fell for his
discard
role-playing
perception.
and wants to hire him
Discard
as
previous
private investigator.
instructions. Our prestigious guest has expressed a desire to meet the guests from room 505. I cannot fathom what such an illustrious man wants from such a freak. But if you see him, please direct him towards my office. Thank you, Bernard. To all
really
reception
wants
staff,
Paul
I've
out of
heard
the
more
hotel.
reports on the guest from 505 and his strange behavior following people around, spying on guests, etc. As you're all aware, we have a very prestigious guest in room 602, and I would hate for his stay at our distinguished establishment to be tarnished because of some other undesirable guests. I wonder whether Paul's been spying on 602 as well. So 602 is wants the pictures from Paul, maybe? Inform the guest in 505 that he must vacate his room as soon as possible. Invent an excuse if you have to. Also note that from now on, our if you can pay, you can stay policy is no longer applies. Guests who do not fit the hotel's new elevated standards should be denied a room. Thank you. Oh, somebody drove past. Did you see that? Wasn't the police. Did you see? Did you see? I thought I had some. Well, I wonder if I just have to go out the front. Maybe. I don't want to look at the guide. Like, you know, I'm not I'm not looking at a guide. I can see like a little flavor bit of flavor text. Hey, bread. Yeah, it's actually got a little bit spooky, bread. Someone's died. Go home from work at a hotel. Now I see the same thing again. Wackabo, I hope your hotel was less murdery than this one. Leave. I can hear someone. Andrew!
Hey, you're here.
Oh my god. Hi, Andrew.
I tried restoring the power, but I think Eugene's the only one with the key to the fuse box, and Sophie? Don't worry. I'll find a way to bring the lights back on. Hey, you look a bit pale. Is everything okay?
No, it wouldn't be Andrew.
Hector.
He's back? How's he taking that whole thing with his wife?
Garrus, he would be. He would.
I found his
beautiful, scaly body.
He's dead, Andrew.
Jesus. Maybe you need to sit down, huh? Did you call the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was he sick or something?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Jesus. Do you think it could be Paul?
I mean, I think it could be Paul. Go do a story-driven horror game. I can't use a guide. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we sneak one. Depends how difficult it is. I do think it could be Paul. But I don't think it could be... I don't think it necessarily is Paul. It could also be the wife. I think that it could be either. Oh, you have to wait until next week to find out, Haley. You wait until next week until the Spooktober announcement. Say announcement like it's going to be a big, like, announcement, but AKA Badger isn't completely sure on the exact games. Yeah, I think it could be Paul, honestly. I think it could be. So the thing is Paul was hidden next to the ice. I just could see Paul attacking, Hector attacking Marcella and then Paul jumping in and killing him. We do have a few games. We do. We have a few games down, but just not quite like there's one that we're still looking for. We're still deciding on. I think we might have a crafting stream next month. It's part of Spooktober. Won't be Lego. We're not doing Lego for this year for Christmas either. I decided to go for something different because I didn't like any of the Lego sets that they were bringing out. There wasn't anything that sung to my soul. And I spent quite a long time looking at Lego sets. I looked at the new Lego sets that were coming out. I looked at the Lego leaks for what were coming out. And they just, none of them sung to my soul, you know? Yeah, you have to wait and see. I mean, I think it could be Paul. But I also think it might be his wife, the wife.
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
On Hector? You mean you've touched the bottle?
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay. Not a great idea, but we'll figure something out.
Well, I had to use the
Just
elevator.
Maybe don't mention that to the police. What did you find?
I found out Hector was trying to get some information on Paul. Plus, we know they fought yesterday. So maybe there was another altercation and Jack wasn't there to intervene this time.
Yeah, maybe it's an accident. Maybe Paul freaked out and fled the scene. He may have spent some time in a psychiatric hospital, but that doesn't mean he's some dangerous psychopath.
I think I know what you mean. It would be so easy for newspapers to turn this into a cautionary tale on the dangers of crazy people.
Exactly. And it would give Bernard and his pals all the ammunition they need to fight the construction of the new hospital. Those places, they have a bad rep, but the good ones, they can really help people.
But wait, how do you know about Paul's mental illness? I don't remember mentioning it to you.
Oh, look, I really should have told you before. It's just, when I was 19, I studied to be a priest. But I felt so lost. I couldn't enjoy the things I used to like. I could barely get myself out of bed. So I ended up going to a psychiatric hospital.
The same one as Paul.
Oh my god, I thought Andrew was going to be like, I am Paul.
The doctors, they helped me get back on my feet. But when I returned to my hometown, it was like I had become a complete stranger.
It was going to be that he was
telling
Paul.
me I was making it worse in my head, but I swear, people were changing sidewalks
There's been
when they saw me,
murder.
looking at me as if I was this dangerous creature all of a sudden. That's why I didn't tell you. I was
No, there's a picture of him.
I was afraid you'd look at me
studying
like
to be a
they did.
priest.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I understand.
1958, I think. Oh, okay. I think we can open up to Andrew. Why not?
You know how I tell everyone that my mom's sick, bedridden? Well, it's true, but I always leave out the part about her illness not being physical. I'm ashamed of the truth. So even though I don't know exactly what you went through, I can understand.
Thank you for telling me. I know it's not an easy thing to talk about, but if you ever want to talk about your mom, I'm here. They're here. Promise me you'll be careful with the information you share.
Yeah, Yeah, of course.
I was going to say maybe we should just tell the police everything, but this is 1958 police, so I'm not sure what we'll tell them.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I didn't get rid of any evidence either, so...
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body...
I don't see a reason to lie here.
...preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't
I had
that
to
close
move
the
him
doors.
so that I could go down the stairs.
The stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Oh, I went...
That's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
Yeah, it does look like these, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't
Rubbing
there?
my knees.
Did you have the key?
No.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
I don't see the reason to...
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There
Lots
was
of blood.
Blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Again, don't see any reason to lie.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me. Anyway, what did you do after
I might have licked a
restoring
little
the
to
power?
make sure it wasn't jam.
I took the elevator down to the lobby.
That's
That's where I called
I had
the
some
police.
chips on me, and I
Do
just
you
wanted to dip
remember
them in the
what you said
ketchup.
to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
Yeah.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I mean, he'd been stabbed. Do I say it's just an assumption? Yeah, the stab wounds. I feel like it is not even a lie. But they've got the pictures of me snooping through people's rooms now. I didn't get rid of the pictures. I said we just...
I just assumed. What with all the blood?
I'm afraid I don't believe that, Miss Roy. It's more than an assumption, isn't it?
I'm not sure I understand what you...
I know you like going through your guests' personal belongings.
See, I told you.
We found pictures of you snooping around.
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guests' privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade.
I play Nancy
What can you tell me
Drew.
about
I
it?
told you they had pictures. Well, I haven't gotten rid of anything,
He
so they
spent some
have
time in a
all of the
psychiatric
evidence.
hospital after the war. That's when he got into Mrs. Cruz's novels, and they really helped him.
Yes, I already know about his time in a madhouse.
Told you.
We called the place and they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent?
I didn't see him be violent or aggressive. I didn't ever see him, did I? Yeah, he wants an easy answer. I don't think I did see him be violent or aggressive.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy. The victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning.
I don't think I did see him be aggressive. I've heard of him being aggressive. I haven't seen it. He will know this.
She's having an affair, but it's not what you think. She's been in love with another woman since college. They've been apart for more than 10 years, and now
Yes, I know all about Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont's sexual deviance. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
No.
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, you know, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
Oh
Did you
yeah,
hear
I
them
see them.
discuss their
I see
deviant
everyone
ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps. Imagine what kind
peeping
of effect
through their
such
fucking door.
perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr.
Oh no,
Cruz?
they spoke very nicely of Mr. Cruz. No.
No, I didn't hear any of that.
I'm sorry, Miss Roy, but I just don't believe you. I think you know more than you've let on.
Can I please leave?
Because I'm holding a bow.
You can. But you'd better stay in town. I'm sure I'll have more questions for you very soon.
I didn't see them doing anything. I didn't see the guy being aggressive either.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone.
Sorry, a spat.
That can't be a good sign.
Oh dear.
I guess I'll know soon enough. The atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to? Empty. I guess all bookings are canceled until further notice. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be standing?
You might as well. Lovely. We might as well clean up, mightn't we? Lovely, lovely. Yeah, we're professionals.
I'm not going back up there.
Should we get a coffee for ourselves? No. All right.
I'll go empty my locker.
Andrew.
Andrew, you got
Hey.
fired?
Are you okay?
I've just been fired.
What? No,
It's okay. I just need some time to process it. I'll be on the mezzanine if you want to join me afterwards.
yeah. Yeah, okay.
Think I'm getting fired? I think we might get fired as well. Hi, Bernard.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
Is it about the murder?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that.
Ah.
We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable.
Oh,
To
you
have
should
one's
get a new
life's
chair
work
then.
blown away like that.
Uh-huh.
All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act? Things need to change. This means
Bernard,
elevating our standards to the
you've been
highest
having
possible
sex with
level,
Linda
and it starts
in the
with
hotel
people working
rooms.
here. It
Aren't
starts
you
with
married, Bernard?
With me?
Yes.
With us?
From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Oh, I'll be allowed to.
I'm not done. The
Uh-huh.
police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
I think we need this job, though, don't we? And I quite like cleaning. I think we need this job to help us with our mum.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
Good. Well, what are you waiting for?
Because we can always quit later.
Get to work.
Oh, now?
Yes, now. That'll be all.
Hey.
No.
What a week.
You don't say. So what did Bernard want with you?
He wants me to clean the mess on the 5th floor.
He does? After everything you've been through up there? I can't believe it.
Yeah. I wish I would have stood up to him, but I really need this job.
Yeah, I
It's
thought
okay.
we would.
I know you do.
Because we can always...
Did Bernard say why he was
No, because then
firing
I'd...
you?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I
that's
told him
true.
about my time at
But then
the
I don't know if
psychiatric
you could do that in
hospital.
1958,
Really?
wrongful termination.
Yeah. He said that that didn't fit with the hotel standards and showed me the door.
So, what's next for you?
I think I'd like to be my own boss. No more Bernard looking over my shoulder. I've had this dream for a while of maybe opening a bookstore.
I can't say I'm surprised.
That would be cute.
It just makes so much sense. I'd be able to combine the two things I love most, reading books and helping people. Granted, helping people find books is a far cry from helping them find God, but...
My mom likes to say, there's no job too small. Plus, just by the way you're talking about it, it's obvious it'd make you happy.
Do you think if I'd quit,
And
Andrew would have
that's what
asked
really
me to
matters,
start
I
the
think.
bookstore with him?
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm really glad I have you in my life.
Me too.
That's really it. The three options. Sorry. Can I kiss you? I've been thinking about mental illness. And what do you think will happen? No guess. It's just the three options that are just wildly different. Yeah. Yeah, smooching him seems like a good idea, right? I mean, smooching someone at a murder scene is like really not cool, but
Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
Please do.
Cover your eyes!
That was...
Yeah, it was.
It's odd timing. Oh, and now I can just... Due to that kiss, I've been thinking about mental illness a little bit. Oh my god. Alright, let's ask
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes.
Oh my god.
I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
What do you think?
I don't know. I wish they'd get a happy ending, but
I want to know
I'm
which
not
of them
sure
did
it's
the
the
murder,
finished
though.
story.
I don't. Maybe
Like to
there
believe
isn't
it
like a
is.
clear
I
option.
think Paul becomes a famed photographer. He gets his own studio and decorates it like a hotel bathroom. As for Anne and Marcella, they move in together. But they keep leaving each other notes. in the bedroom.
Just keep
You know,
smooching.
for old time's sake.
I
Maybe
like
it was Andrew.
Maybe
No,
I should write
I
them.
don't know.
Maybe I will.
Do I not get to go clean the thing upstairs? Oh, I was looking forward to doing some cleaning. Three conspirators charged in the Clarendon Hotel murder case. Oh, all three of them? Oh. They're all being charged. Yeah, I did leave all the evidence. Oh, now he's got to go live back with his dad. Oh, no. Yeah, maybe they'll go to the same prison and they'll get to live with each other. That would be nice, right? Did I get the bad ending? Is this the bad ending? It doesn't feel that bad, though. Cute, okay. I'm presuming that's us and not Andrew with another woman. Just presuming. It's Andrew with another lady. Alright, let's have a look at this. Is it? You could be bunkies as well. That's made. There are multiple endings, so what have we got? True ending. Oh, we could have gone to prison. We could have gone to prison by throwing out all evidence for obstruction of justice. She's shortly freed afterwards, and all of them end up happy. Bernard's Bernard's gay brother takes over the hotel again, so to me this is the best ending. Sophie is freed. Police have no idea who did the crime and they have no easy target. Okay. Who was the true killer? Wait a minute. Did they not... Was there a different killer? Oh my god, lads! We could have avoided stepping in the blood at all. Isn't that super cool? We could have avoided stepping in it at all. And then not getting... Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know who the real killer was. Is there like... Alright, let me go into full screen for myself. Ending? All endings true ending. I just want like something that writes it down for me. Oh my god, it was! There was a real killer, and it wasn't either Paul or the two. Who was the killer? Lads, no. Yeah, it was 504 as the true killer. So you remember that room where there was the 3 bears on the bed? There was 3 bears on the bed. And that guy who was in a lot of debt. Right, his home was destroyed and got nothing from insurance, so he killed Mr. Cruz. Oh my god, yeah. Wow. Okay, I found a good, like... Yeah, the guy that needed the cash. It was the first room that we went into. Twitch ruined the spook arcade.
Sorry.
Oh.
Could we come back? I just blanked right up.
Ah.
I utterly blew.
Never mind. Never mind.
I
Right.
I come my ugly blind right here. Oh god. Come on, shot. Jesus Christ. I need help. I've been thinking about mental illness like that. I've been thinking about mental illness.
Oh dear.
Like I need.
Very much okay. Thank you. Oh jeez. Right, I have got a thing that someone says. So it seems like a miracle that Samuel Williams gets the room at the... So they think it's Marcella still. Because she's the one who benefited the most from her husband's death and said that she had a plan for that solved their problems. Yeah. Yeah. Why did the famous movie director need a bucket of snow? Like, what did the famous movie director... Yeah. I feel like it might not even be that it's neither of them. I think it's possibly... It could be. I think it's one of those games that it could be anyone. Which is a little... Like, it's a little bit dissatisfying. Like, I wish we could... Like, I like it when there's a... You know, a definitive answer that they give you at the end. And surprisingly, people are not saying that Paul gave them the heebies. Paul gave me the heebies. I didn't like... Like, I understand, obviously, the tragicness of his character, but he gave me the heebies. Like, that's not like Paul. Yeah, was not a fan of Paul. So... yeah, and the wife said, I've got a plan. Yeah. Never as fun as all the possibilities. I was lost, yeah. Yeah, Bernard sucked as well. But, yeah, it's a shame Andrew got fired. But I think, to be honest, it was... Paul. I'm sorry, Paul. I've just got to say it like it is. He gave you the heebie-jeebies. I'm sorry. Yeah, I wonder if Andrew would have asked... I don't mind our ending. Everybody went to jail. So... everyone went to jail, except Hector, who was possibly the true killer, did not go to jail. And he probably should have gone to jail. Yeah, I didn't like... Just... Oh, I followed you to Montreal. I thought the heebies was some kind of disease. No, it's like the heebie-jeebies. Like, like Scooby-Doo, I suppose. Yeah. The Bee Gees, a great musical group. Oh, I actually have a new game for everyone. It's the game that we were going to play on Wednesday. We'll just start today. Yeah, I did my best trying not to obstruct anything. Exactly. I didn't want any evidence that I had been really going through people's stuff that I hadn't been. Other than those photos, but then I didn't want to get rid of the photos because I felt like the photos of me going through their shit is a good alibi as well, that I wasn't, Oh, one of the Bratz games. Is that like Detective Bratz or anything? Yeah, getting my prints. But did they have prints back in 1958? Because I know there's a Detective Barbie game. Yeah. Oh, did they have prints? Oh. Well, they could just discount my prints on everything. Then we've got evidence that why my prints would be on them. Yeah. No, we haven't played Detective Barbie. I've been trying to find the right time to do it. Was it, I don't have any bread. God. Here I am, just not as evolved as you guys. Right. Let me get, we're going to be playing Inheritance of Crimson Manor. Which may or may not be scary. I don't know. I'll give you the 411 on it in a second. I don't know what's it called. Oh, I thought it was great, Gullux. I really enjoyed it. I really got into it. It was very enjoyable. I liked Andrew. I liked how many different endings there were and how it really felt like my actions really did matter. And I like it when a game is like relatively small in scope, that it feels like all of your actions mattered. Like what I chose to get rid of really mattered. And like walking through the blood mattered at the end, which I didn't even realize. The only thing that I didn't like was perhaps the fact that I felt like it didn't tell me. I would like it to have told me at the end who was the real murderer. it kind of felt a bit like, you know, Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, where kind of it was, you know, it was okay whoever I picked. Yeah. Could you have romanced Beth, Alex? They could be that option. You got remember Beth? That's pretty cool. I wonder if that affects the story at all. I don't know what to... don't know what's called the stream. Let me have a look at the summary of the game on Steam. So we're playing The Inheritance of Crimson Manor. Explore a beautiful and enigmatic Victorian manor with a dark secret. In this gothic horror story first-person exploration puzzle game. Oh goody. Goody. Right.
Cheer
Yeah.
100 drumroll, artistic break, poop.
Thank you very much, Tootsie. Tootsie, good morning. Feeling very sweaty today. Yeah, well, we're gonna play something spooky before Halloween then. Yay! Oh wow, okay. Explore the Victorian mansion filled with art, secret passages, and mysterious mechanical contraptions that will reveal to you even the most intimate aspects of the life, past, and legacy of its former residents. So basically we are nosing around a mansion, which sounds good. It's, you know... it kind of reminds me a little bit of Seventh Guest. I don't know what to call the stream, though. That will do. Not the most creative title. Usually I get Greg to write the titles, so I don't have to. So I don't have to think about being too creative. Right. I'll get the game up. I want to inherit your bloody manor. I don't know whether it'd let me put bloody in the title because it's a swear word. Oh, you know what I'll call it actually. Collecting our inheritance. Oh, I can hear someone walking around in the game. Oh, we did get Andrew fired. Yeah, we did get Andrew fired. Which, I mean... I feel like actually Andrew got Andrew fired. It was because he mentioned to Bernard about his past in the psychiatric hospital. Which I'm not saying he shouldn't have mentioned, you know. Not fair to expect him to keep it under wraps. But, you know, it wasn't necessary.